Daredevil Born Again, Series 2, Episode 4, titled Gloves Off. Now, this episode, I have to say this, I did something sacrilegious. I skipped the intro. And I didn't realize this, that I skipped the intro after I skipped the intro. Because I was like, where's the church? Like, I didn't hear any church bells. I haven't heard the Daredevil thing. What's going on? And I was bummed by myself. I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? It's like Dexter. It's like Doctor Who. It's like X-Men 97. It's an intro that you do not skip. I was like, what's wrong with me? But anyway. So this episode has a really shocking ending. Like, the death of Anessa is a shocker of itself in a vacuum. But knowing where it's leading off to be, where the remaining 4 episodes of the season is going to be, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game because in the original series, Wilson, even though he decapitated someone with a car door because of her, he doesn't want her to see how brutality or how vicious he can be. Even though she's aware what he doesn't want to show how far he can go. And, like, I mean, in this episode itself, like, he's being a crap out of this guy in the boxing ring. You think he's going to kill him. It sounds like he's about to kill him. Looks like it. But the moment Nessa arrives, he pulls back and just like, okay, I'm just going to knock you out. He's able, like, she's able to control him emotionally. And now that's gone. Now that's just like gone. It's going to be his grief is going to be full rage. His grief is going to fill him. He's going to blame Bullseye. He's going to blame Matt. He's going to blame everyone who wears a mask. New York in the main 4 episode, and this is how we get the well, at least Jessica Jones. How we get characters like Jessica Jones showing up. And how we get characters on Team Daredevil and when, we have this, like, the army. And maybe Bullseye is in that list as well. This episode is also heavily on Bullseye. How Bullseye is living his life, how he has a mission to, like, it is quite interesting to see, like, what is a sociopath's mindset of trying to turn a leaf. I'm trying to stop my ways. I'm trying to stop my sociopathic ways. How I'm going to do it? I don't know. I'm going to kill the task force in front of a diner after ordering their very popular banana milkshakes. I'm going to do that. It's just one, and like also like him threatening like the priest and him threatening the old lady when Bullseye and Daredevil have their fight halfway through the episode. Like, it kind of shows like, yeah, he's still the sociopath. He's a full-on sociopath, but he's like it's his way of turning a new leaf and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, here's the thing. This, like, a good chunk of the episode, but it's also this episode kind of shows that even though Matt and Karen is trying their hardest to be one step ahead of Fist is always one step ahead of them. Due to the fact that they were trying to keep this guy safe, and was it Buck? Buck catches him. I'm feeling like you need to have, if you take out Buck, you're pretty much screwed. Like, now you can kind of make everything safe. Buck and Bullseye, that could be a really interesting fight. I just want to realize, if you want a parallel fight, you can have, of course, Kingpin find Daredevil, which is which is kind of safe to assume that's going to happen by the end of the season. Um, and you can have Buck versus Bullseye, because how both of those characters have quite flickered ability, and there might be also those type of characters who can just like chuck a ball and hit people who, you know, how Bullseye works. Able to kill by a guy by a crab claw, a cooked crab claw. That's something. I mean, this episode, I just like, this is the final piece of the puzzle of this like brutality and this like visuality of it. And also what I realized by this episode with Anessa, you could have gone two routes with it. Kill Wilson first and she becomes the new Kingpin. Or you could went the route that the show went, which is more like the comic book route. And that. But yeah. It's just, I'm really interested to see like how, like, you just know shit is gonna hit the fan and more shit is hitting the fan. Like, you just know it. And that, of course, we see a little bit of the red in the suit by the end of the episode. So if you're all those people who kind of preferred that Daredevil would be wearing the red, you're getting it. My guess it's gonna be a weird mismatch. So it's gonna be like red here and red over here, and like it's gonna be one of those, because they keep mentioning like it's a suit that, you know, it's gonna end like, it's gonna look like a suit that hasn't even been in the comics before, and I'm like, okay, that could be interesting to see. So anyway, if you've seen the episode, comment below, let me know your thoughts.